Okay, now I have Kyle in the pool. Let's go. Commentary bias.
John will get us started here.
John Green to lead it off.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and flip that around then.
Solid 10 pin.
The other semis is on the left. That is between Tommy Miller Jr. and Richie Hipkins.
So,
Yeah, Tommy. John Green doesn't have one either.
And John's got a spare.
So 2.
Yeah, that's correct. Also, if Tommy Miller were to have won to win the star in the bracket, he would go through both Hipkins and either a 3-time winner from this state or John Green, who has been on fire. It would be a phenomenal bracket run if he could pull it off. Kyle's first frame,
A little light.
5-7.
Yeah, John Green hasn't been throwing bowling balls. He's been launching fireworks down the lane.
Yeah, it's been duck and cover.
Video game numbers.
Strike to start the semi for Tommy Miller Jr.
Yeah, we'll give you updates when they get... Ooh, nice try. Almost had that. We'll give you updates on Richie and Tommy's matchup.
And Richie opened.
Yeah, Richie did open out the gate, and Kyle Shaw opened out the gate in 9. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I should
And
probably...
instead of an H. No H. No H. There. Kyle Shaw takes the strike. Slow roller, we'll watch it again. 9 pin last to fall. 1-2 hit it, it rolls over there.
Yeah, the format should actually spell this right.
Now, first spare fill of the match for John Green.
Ball?
Heavy hit.
Wow.
7 count, 2-4-9.
It's heavy, but I didn't think it was that heavy.
Well, his ball dives pretty hard.
So I threw kind of a similar ball, but I usually left the 2-4. I carried the 9 though. That was kind of weird. I didn't carry the 9.
Just mentioned as well that if John Green were to win the star, he would win it from the high qualifier position. Nice shot.
Converts it.
That's an interesting way to shoot that. We'll do replay on that because it'll take enough time.
Chose to go a little bit on the inside.
Yeah, it looked like the ball went over. No, the pin went over. So he did shoot it on the 2-4 side, and the pin, 2-pin over into the 9. Looked heavy going in, but again, his ball does dive very hard at the end. So 2 spares in a row to start the match. John Green, let's see if he can get a third. Ooh, gonna have to work for it. 3 through the middle.
Looks like we have another open for Richie.
Nice try.
Wow.
John sends a pin over.
Took a little off that ball too, intentionally.
Yes, because see, these are free fall duck pin pins. They are not on strings.
This is true, original, authentic duck pin bowling. No strings attached. 10 for John Green.
Good 10 right there.
Now, that low count, chance for Kyle Shaw to come up, even with good count and wood. Be single digits, another mark here, take the lead. Double, he definitely takes the lead. Got a chance. 1-2 bomb. And Johnson's gonna help him.
Here.
Hang on a minute. It looked like it was starting to walk, and now it's straightened out.
We're running out of steam.
Haven't seen a lot of pins walk.
No, and what that does mean is that the decks are very true. They're very, level, uniform. Pins aren't really supposed to be able to walk across the entire deck.
It's true.
Unless they've been given the impetus to do so. But a 9-10 for Kyle Shaw. Probably go 1-1 here. Through the hole. Maybe playing the conversion there?
Chance for 3-5-8. Missed it, but 3-5-8.
I can tell you we've never had that made on camera.
Just a normal 3-pinner.
Yeah. The Miller. Kyle, better break this time.
It's funny you called the Miller. That sounds like a leave Tommy Miller would leave.
Yeah, we'll call if it ever gets left again, we'll call it the Miller. 358.
Miller time.
No, then that's copyright. Miller time will be copyright. All right, better break here for Kyle Shaw. 7-pin, down 4, and all over it. Kyle, normally a lights out spare shooter.
In fact, it even said in comments, death by singles.
Yeah,
Pummeled me singles.
yeah. Spare for Tommy Miller. I believe that was his 4th frame.
It's at least 3 marks for him, right?
Yeah.
John, go.
Mike.
Wow.
Oh, man. Wow is all that can be said there. Wow.
Look at the
or
carnage.
Kaboom or ouch. Marvin Dorr, little reference there, a clean plate club. Strike was so good it cleaned the plate.
There are reactive resin balls. No, I don't know
Not
if
in
it's
duck
reactive.
bin.
It's resin. It's
Reactive,
just resin.
reactive urethane.
It's reactive urethane, yes. I had to think for a
Replay,
second.
please, real quick.
You always clean your plate too,
No,
don't you,
no.
Nick?
No. All right. Bernie Hipkins, or not Richie Hipkins, almost made the 2-2 for a spare on lane 10. Slid it over,
Know what
and then the 4-pin
John's
stood.
thinking here.
He's thinking double. Almost finds it. 7-pin. Yeah, reactive resin wouldn't have enough time to react.
There are resin balls, there are urethane balls, and there are reactive urethane balls. A lot of people will throw rubber comets, hard rubber comets. It's pretty common.
And spare for John Green, 20 bucks. Gets him to 70 plus at the half. That's a good score to be at, especially with a 3 count.
I like his demeanor now too. Great demeanor up there.
Sorry about the wobbly camera work.
If you want to stop the wobble, take your bag and hook it to the bottom.
Oh, that'll help.
And this is
Well-
a pretty fast-paced match also, like the Tommy Miller match. These guys aren't wasting a lot of time getting up and throwing.
Kyle Shaw 9 on his spare, down 5 if he converts, which he does. 70 to 65, both bowlers on a spare. Good score through 5 in a close match is what we want. And we just saw, off our camera view, but we called it for you on 1 and 2. Richie Hipkins throwing a double and 9 to beat Jesse Deitch in the 10th frame, and that's the kind of action you want. Jesse himself threw a 20 box in the 10th to put Richie on that double. But
With a great conversion.
yeah, that's the excitement of duckpin bowling that we always like when it comes across on the air.
Ball.
5-pin for Kyle Shaw. Hasn't quite been able to get all of them down yet. No strikes, but a few 9 drops. John Green 1 strike, and it was a no-doubter. Missed single pin
And
for
our
Kyle
first
Shaw.
mistake.
Meanwhile, at the same time over on lane 9, a strike for Tommy Miller. 10 for Kyle Shaw. Normally, John Green, this is where he's going to see red. He's up in the match, opposite a missed single pin spare, and has a count ball here. You'd expect him to take full advantage. And he does. Another bomb on lane 14.
Without a trace.
So 6-pin lead and a hit for John Green. Waiting on that ball. It's coming back now. I mean, when it strikes that good, I would absolutely wait for it.
Oh, yeah.
Every single time.
Always waiting for your ball.
I wouldn't leave Connecticut without it. They say your ball got stuck in the final match. I'm not leaving. It's in here somewhere.
Depends how I did my final frame.
Yeah, right. If it ripped the middle to lose a match, you can keep it. John for the double. Heavy. And a strange hit.
Whoops.
6 count, 2, and inverted 2. 3, 4, 6, 8.
Don't see that every day.
No.
Not unheard of, but uncommon.
I saw a Suitland 5.
Let's see how he's going to play this.
Yeah, the Suitland 5 is this shot plus the 10. He'll be going for the slide.
Good bid.
Nice try, open
Nice
frame.
try.
Good
9
9 count, though. Up 15 in the match. John at 10.
So you go on that strike count. You wanted to make sure you got 2 at the very least.
Chuck, do you
Not
want
try
to
to get too cute on
do you want to get a scoring update for me?
Yes.
Thanks.
Tommy Miller just 4 counted on a strike. What a shot. 10 out. Kyle Shaw, 7th frame, through the middle.
That looked like a better ball than that.
Well, it was.
It was. That was my mistake.
2-4. And a spare break that Kyle Shaw needed. Spare and count here gets a single-digit match. Kyle Shaw 2-4. Got it.
Got it.
Tommy is up 89 to 82 in the 7th.
Both bowlers on an open?
Yeah.
Okay. 7-pin match between Tommy Miller and Richie Hipkins, and a missed single pin there for Tommy Miller. Spare fill here for Kyle Shaw. Good ball. Oh my goodness!
Slid. That definitely slid.
2 pins hit it at the same time. Watch again, the 5-pin paralyzed by double deadwood. At the same time, stood it up. We did. Sherman successfully resets it. Kyle Shaw down 6 in the match now. And the 5-pin moving might have just cost him a spare. He misses left. One of the stranger 5-pins we've seen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Almost duel-esque. 113 now through the 8th for Kyle Shaw. John Green 109 through the 7th. No count ball.
Off the side.
Off the side, 2-8.
Richie
Pick
picked
a 2-pinner for Richie Hipkins. Oh. John kind of gives himself a clap there. You know, nice try. You were on the spot. Didn't quite get it to drive back enough.
Still going to have a lead here. Important pin.
Yeah, he
Gets it.
He still has a lead. He's up 6, but you know it's a gettable shot, and you thought he had
Sure.
it. You want more. You know, you want that double-digit lead late.
I
in
would
the
argue
match.
that shot's harder than a baby split.
Yeah. This point in the match, having a double-digit lead puts 2 marks.
And the pressure that comes with it, too.
Richie dropped.
That's like a mile forward. I think.
Ooh. 9th frame for John Green. Right there.
Oh,
Absolute
humanity.
bomb. 3rd missile
That
of the
wasn't right
match.
there.
That's his first 1-2 missile of the match, but another no doubter from John Green. Kyle Shaw now has to answer, down 6. Needs at least a spare here.
Good ball.
Probably could have struck. 10-pin. Spare for Richie Hipkins. Still a close match over there. Not sure the exact number. Kyle has the 10-pin. We are headed to the 10th frame with both bowlers on a mark. And
Tommy with a strike.
big strike, Tommy Miller. You'll see that off the left side of your screen on lane 10. This match here on 13-14, Kyle Shaw down 6. Even hits. Only got 1 ball to count. John Green does have 2 balls to count. Kyle is going to need to go to the well one more time here. He needs a mark to put any kind of pressure on John Green. High count and a mark. How many? Does he get there? Just in front of the 4, rolls around.
Roll? I lost too far
Misses,
forward.
and it's going to go into the gutter. 9 count.
Going for the double. Stomps it.
Stone 8. Kyle Shaw 132 through 9. 4-pin has it.
108, 102, Tommy, both on marks.
He just counted 9, and he was on a strike.
Yes.
So that'll be 118 if he converts, and then 128 plus. He's got it.
Richie on a spare.
Richie's on a spare. Okay, 142 plus for Kyle Shaw. Needs as much as he can here on a count ball. Drops all of them.
There it is.
152, and that does put John Green on a mark. John Green must mark. 9 on, 10 out would be 148. He's going to need a spare and 4 to win. Strike would do it. It's there, 7-pin. John must convert the 7-pin and count 4 for the win. John Green must have the 7-pin. Got it.
All over it.
All right. 1 piece of business left to take care of. John must get 4 on this ball for the win. 3, we've got bonus bowling. 2 or less, although unlikely, would be a loser. John, 4 on this ball to move into his first championship match bowl for his first star.
Richie off the side for 5. On a spare.
It's there. That's enough.
That's enough.
Drops 8, 157, 152. John Green, by the narrowest of margins, defeats Kyle Shaw.
Oh, Richie converted? Does it matter? I don't know.